Right, I was asked a question about this chart, the S&P 500, which I don't trade, but it's someone who's relatively new to trading, and they wanted some advice about, how to trade this. So I thought instead of, you know, making all these notes on a chart and uploading a chart, I'd make hopefully a quick video to explain what's happening. And we can if we start here at the bottom left, we can see here we get this bullish candle. Well, first of all, we get this low, and price then fails to make a new low below here. And then this candle, this bullish engulfing, goes on to break minor structure here. I mean, you could almost call it, a structure point here. But we get this break, and then price comes back and tests this breakout point here. And I've said, go down to the drop down to the 1 minute chart to find an entry, which we'll do later. And then at this point, I was asked, there's price fails to make a new high out of here, and I would react to this. And you see that there is the bullish candle, and after that bullish candle, there is a failure to make a new high, but price fails to break the low of that candle. So for me, this is more a pullback to go long off of this candle. So there wouldn't be any I wouldn't be looking to go short out of here, because I don't consider that a break of minor structure. I want to see a break of structure from the left. See, this is only see, it's like here we only get a break of the previous candles bullish, and that, it's just a minor break, but it's a break of minor structure here. You see, if price had broken below this candle and below this candle and then came back and tested this area, I would be looking to go short. You see, and then price moved up to this level, you see, and we get a failure to make further highs here. And then price goes on, you see, and breaks below this candle, and even breaks below the next candle. And then again, you see, we want to drop down to a 1 minute chart to look for entries around here. So we'll do that in a minute as well. And then I was asked about this point here, where price failed to make a new low again from this candle. But again, you see, price fails to break above this candle and above this candle. I want, if I'm going to see a break, I want to see a break and a close the other side of this. You see here we get, you see now we've got price failing to make a new low again, but this time you see price, this candle, the bullish candle, goes on to break higher than, quite a few previous candles. So that I'd consider a break of minor structure. You see, and then price drops back into this area. So again, it's a matter of going to the 1 minute chart. You see, and here price drops back in again. So, and what are we? Yeah, I mean here, well, we'll check on the 1 minute chart in a minute. But then look, you see price breaks out, and what does price do again? It fails to make new highs, and then breaks through various structure points. So if you've gone long in here and you're seeing this happening, bearish action, and you're in long out of here, After you start seeing this, you've got to be thinking of getting out of any long trades. Once you see price failing to make new highs and breaking through minor structure points. See, then price came back, tested this level and dropped again. So we'll check this on the 1 minute chart, and then here you see price fails to make new lows here, and then goes on and breaks minor structure with this candle, and then price comes back in and tests at this point and goes. I mean, you could say that price failed to make a new high here and came back and broke through structure here, but we'll see on a 1 minute chart in a minute how this looks. So now if I drop down to a 1 minute chart, we'll see how this looks on a 1 minute chart. So this is that first bullish reaction from the low that we saw at the bottom left. And here we can see price breaking structure, minor structure. This is what I want to see is a break of 15-minute minor structure, which is what we've got here. And then you see we've got price coming back and testing this breakout point here, and then price moves away. If we get a line in there, I'm not used to using TradingView. There, price broke out of here, comes back into this level. You see, there's price coming back, breaking out. There's another test. There's various opportunities to take long trades from this initial test of the break of minor structure. You see, and then price moves out, comes back. Then hang on. See, price makes a new high and works back and tests the breakout area. There's various opportunities here to go long. And this was you see, there was no opportunity, there was no break of structure coming out of here. Now, let me just double check that. Oh dear. Yeah, that's the break of structure there. Yeah, there's no break of structure here. Yeah, there's no break of structure out of here. In fact, if anything, there's an opportunity to go long again. Once price breaks through, I mean, this is breaking through 1 minute minor structure, comes back, tests, and go. See how it goes? Comes back again. Price goes, comes back, tests, goes, comes back, tests, and goes. And it keeps doing that until it stops doing it. And this is where price stopped doing that. This is where we get that break of minor 15-minute structure off of here, look. And This is what I like. See, when I'm looking at price going bearish, falling, I'm looking for these bullish runs in price and looking at price coming through, and then price comes back and tests them. See these bullish runs, and then price drops out, it comes back and tests it various times. I mean, you know, you can see price never got back. Anybody going long in here, or you know, going long here at the top, is now stuff, because price isn't coming back here to let them out. So now people who are long in here, and now seeing price dropping off, they're exiting their long trades, with sell stops, and that's pushing price lower. That you can see, the price fails to get back above this high here, and you can see, there's a general falling in price. So there's various places you could get into a short trade here. Like, I mean, here's the initial break. I mean, you could go in short here, go in short here. If you miss those and price then comes down, look, makes a new low, and then comes back and tests this level, you could go short in here. You see, and then price comes back up here, which is breaking this high. So that might force you into exiting it, at break even. But with this price action, these lower lows and lower highs that are going on until this point, you see, and then you get this bearish momentum. And what does price do? You see that bullish push there, and then you get bearish momentum pushing out. The price comes back and tests this level. There's entries in there. So there's various places to get into short trades through here. And this is the, you see at this point, price was failing to make a new low, but it was failing to break through minor structure. There's no break in minor structure. And we get that break in minor structure here. Price comes up and breaks through minor structure. I mean, this is 4 o'clock in the morning for me, so I wouldn't be trading this. But we can see now, you see price has come back into here. I mean, was there anything to get into a trade here? Get price dropping off. I mean, you see, you could see this is breaking through minor structure with this bullish candle here. Price pulls back. Then there's another bullish reaction. You could go long off of there. I mean, I don't know how many How many points is that? It's not a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, there's 10 pips there, I guess. But you know, if you did get into a long trade, say off of that bullish candle there, and you're long now, and at this point you see price is now breaking down through, is failing to make a new high, and is breaking through minor structure here. That if prices got down here and broken through this minor structure point is now down here, and then you've got this coming back up to your entry point, you know, I would definitely once I saw this breaking down, and not, you see, there's no attempt to push higher from here. Price is just falling off, and there's no attempt to get higher here. That, you know, there would be my entry at about that red line. That you've got to be looking to get out at break even. After I see this, and then after that high's created, and then price is failing to break through that point. You see, price is failing to break higher out of here. So you've got to be getting out at break even if you were into a long trade in here. And you see, then we come down, it tests this low and comes back up and tests the breakout zone here. There, and there's, you see, is the bullish, a small bullish run there. Price breaks through it, comes down, comes up, tests it. You know, you can. Well, I'd be quite happy to go short off of this test. After I see price failing to break bullish above this level, breaks below this level, comes back and tests it, and I see this bearish reaction off of the test, I'd definitely be looking to go short in here. And again, I mean, what would you be making? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, about 18 pips, something like that. And this is now we see price is failing to make new lows in here, and is breaking through 15-minute minor structure of these lines. And we can see, you know, I'd be, you know, once I see price that failing to break below this point, you know, and break below here, bearish. You see, we haven't got, prices failing to come back, break below this point, and especially once it's failed to break below here, this low, and make a new low, and then reacts off of here, and then, you know, comes back, we get that bullish pop out there, comes back, tests, so we get two. You see the two bullish pin bars off of these 1 minute candles. You know, there's a good entry in here to go long, and there's, you know, there's plenty of pips to be made off of that entry. That I think that explains what the questions were on this chart. Because, like I said, it was, you know, what was happening. Would I consider this for a short trade off of here? And no, I wouldn't. And what's my thoughts on you know, price failing to make new lows off of here? Would I be looking to go long? And I wouldn't, because there was no break of minor structure here. And this, I could have been tempted into a long trade with this test and price failing to break lower here. So I could have been looking to go long in here. But then I'd definitely be looking to exit that long trade once I saw price break, you know, failing to make new highs and breaking through minor structure here. So, and there was a good entry to go short in here, and, you know, to go long off of here. So anyway, I think that if it doesn't answer all your questions, you know, just ask me some more questions, and I'll make another video. Okay, that's everything for now. Bye.